4 or 5 years ago, before we introduced Net Promoter, we didn't have a single credible way of understanding what was important to our clients and listening to them.
I think Net Promoter is ideally suited for a business like FirstService, as this property management business has gotten more and more competitive. I think the greatest competitive edge that you can develop is your reputation. How do people talk about you out in the marketplace? And it's how they're treated every day by the frontline employees. Are they thoughtful, honest, caring, really trying to make the community better? And if that's happening regularly, that's what they say about you. They recommend you to their friends.
We try to go above and beyond for our residents and unit owners between getting their packages, tracking their packages, dry cleaning, any requests that we could help them out with.
We live the FirstService Residential values. These are people's home, their life. I mean, you can't get more personal than that.
The attention to detail is so important. If someone walks into one of our buildings and sees just a light bulb out, I'm thinking that resident is figuring, if we can't just screw the light bulb in and make sure that it's working, how are we managing the complex as a whole?
Every interaction with that resident, with that board member, with that supplier matters. And each one of those specific interactions has the opportunity to create an experience that can withstand the test of time.
Well, I think we used to look at NPS as really just a barometer, how we doing. But we've taken it many steps further now, where we are really looking at it to run our business. And every day, we want to address any issues that may be coming up with our clients.
We review the comments that we have been receiving along with the scores. When we get the positive comments, we are always thrilled to see those, and we make sure that we blend those into our standard operating procedures so that that becomes a best practice that we can deliver consistently to all of our clients.
One of our residents, his sister passed away with cancer. He wanted some way to recognize her in the community that he was living in, and we helped him facilitate the planting of some memorial trees. No big plaque, no big monument or anything like that, just planting of trees. And to this day, every time I drive up that street, I look at those trees and I think back on that.
This business that we are in the community is really all about enjoyment in their homes and peace and harmony. So it's important to make sure that their customers truly feel that you're passionate about caring about what happens.
Net Promoter sounds like a very simple idea. It's much harder to put to work. It's like thinking the golden rule is a very simple idea. It seems like a childish idea, and yet it's the basic structure for all good relationships, for all good communities. Net Promoter is just a quick litmus test of, have I lived up to the golden rule or not, and therefore I can learn how to do a better job at it.
Like-minded people, folks with that customer service, that hospitality DNA, have clearly been attracted to this organization and what we have to deliver. And again, I think the Net Promoter system is one which absolutely feeds that passion. One of the things I see coming out of Net Promoter for us is closing the loop with our residences. When they have an issue, ensuring that we have resolved that issue all the way into the front line. The Net Promoter system has allowed us to understand the impact and the benefit of doing just that, closing that loop and really operationalizing what it means to deliver great customer service.
When someone walks in, a resident, a visitor, a vendor walks into a front desk lobby area, I want them to feel and know that I care. We want, when you walk in, to say, wow, I never expected this.
We have approximately 12,000 people working for us, and if 12,000 people each and every day that we have a goal of doing something special, and that special could be opening a door, carrying a package, guiding somebody, we would be doing 3 million things a year that would be what I would consider to be above and beyond.
I suppose if you just get one thing right of putting Net Promoter to work in this kind of an organization, make sure that the person who earned that 9 or a 10, they must hear that standing ovation. and make sure they hear it in front of their peers, in front of their bosses, and they get recognized for that innovative, caring service.
And it's how we interact with our residents on a daily basis at the property. We know that every interaction matters. We know it's a relationship business. So it's much more than a survey tool. In fact, it's not even that. It is a way that drives our culture. We know how we're performing in the eyes of our clients, and all of our teams are so engaged today.
I think the Net Promoter System ensures that we have people who are trying to get a 10 each and every day by doing what they do and making a difference every day.